Hey there, it's Jessica with Fantabulosity, and as some of you know, we've been doing a 30-day decluttering challenge, and I am still blown away at those of you who are doing it with me and sharing your success and taking these small baby steps just to at least accomplish a little bit every day. I mean, that is, to me, that's so much more than tackling a whole house one weekend. It's because these little bitty things can kind of teach us a routine of something to do each day rather than waiting for the perfect weekend to tackle a big project. Because if we're doing little things every single day, we're going to get in the habit of doing little things every single day. And if we're teaching ourselves to tackle our whole house on one big weekend, one spring cleaning weekend of the year or whatever, we're constantly going to be waiting for that perfect time. And guys, there is no perfect time to do this. It's just like, we can tell ourselves that there is, but there's really not. So these little baby steps each and every day are actually doing more for you than you may realize. Now, putting that aside a little bit, I wanted to touch on one of the days that we're doing in the decluttering challenge. It was finances, or it is finances, and that's day 6. And what I teach in that video and in the PDF download of resources and ways to kind of tackle your finances, it goes a little bit more in depth than what I'm going to be sharing here. But really the purpose of today's video is not to teach you how to budget, is not to teach you how to save money. That's Dave Ramsey style. That's, you know, those money bloggers that you follow or may want to follow. What I'm teaching today or sharing with you today and encouraging you in today is we are at the start of a new year. And I feel like when we hit February, it feels like the New Year's resolutions are done. Nobody's talking about the new year anymore, really. But the month of January is still that feeling that's so refreshing, and feel like we are still on top of our game because we haven't went too far into the year yet. And in relation to our finances with that, it's almost easier or more encouraging to start dealing with your finances now. And what I mean by that is things like reconciling your bank account, getting started with an online software to keep track of your bank statements, your checking account, your whatever that is. So I wanted to take a few minutes today to encourage you now, while it's January, while it's still fresh, while it's easier to start now in the new year, to get a hold of your finance tracking and record keeping. So what I use, and I go over this in the decluttering challenge, is I use QuickBooks to automatically sync with my bank account. So it pulls it, I go in and I update it once a week. It pulls it, my transactions from my bank account, credit cards, whatever that is, and you literally go in and say, oh, okay, McDonald's. Well, that's a meals and entertainment category, or whatever category you have set up, and you literally assign it. It pulls it in. You don't have to type in a bunch of stuff. You just assign it. And over time with the QuickBooks version that I use, it memorizes transactions. So the next time McDonald's or whatever would come in, it'd say, oh yeah, that's meals and entertainment. So it automatically does it. So all I have to do is accept it, and it makes it so much easier. So whereas you can start keeping track of your finances at any point in the year, the way tax season and things like that work, it's so much easier to start now, so you don't have to backtrack and edit in all the transactions for the entire year. Say if you decide to start this in June, well, it's going to be better and easier to go, okay, well, I need to start back in January, so I need to get all these bank statements, and it's a huge project. And guys, this decluttering challenge is all about baby steps and small steps. So get started with it now, and you're going to have less work ahead of you. Okay, so get started now so you don't have to make up for this in June or whenever you decide to get a wild hair and start keeping track. So if you want more information about the finance aspect of this decluttering and organization challenge, sign up for the 30-day challenge. It's free, and when you get to day 6, I will send an email every single day. Starting today, if you sign up, you'll get day 1, and then tomorrow you'll get day 2, and then so on and so forth. And then on day 6, you'll get to know more about the finances. But I really encourage you to start now, because I think I've been there. I've started in June, and I've been like, oh, if I would have just started this back in January, I wouldn't have to be backtracking and doing all these 6 months worth of statements to get caught up, and it's so much easier. So start now. All right, guys, I hope that inspires you, and I can't wait to hear how the decluttering challenge is going. I'm getting emails every single day saying, I got rid of so many shoes. Thank you so much for the encouragement and the idea. And then I'm still seeing tubs and tubs of books that people are getting rid of. I recorded today's for you, and at the time of this recording, we were on day 10, and we tackled stuffed animals and toys. But if you don't have kids and you don't have stuffed animals or whatever, it's still a challenge that can work for you, because as adults, we all have toys too. I have cake stands that I tell myself I don't have to get rid of because I use them for work, but we all have toys, you know, jewelry, office supplies, whatever it is that we tend to collect over time. It's time to get through it, and it's time to sort it if it's not serving us a purpose anymore. All right, guys, I will see you later. I wasn't planning on doing a video, so I didn't put makeup on or fix my hair. Sorry, that's how I roll. All right, have a great day. See ya. Bye.